Hey y'all, these are my thick and rich, smoky sweet baked beans, and basically in my family they've been renamed the baked beans because everybody knows what I'm bringing when I say I'm bringing baked beans, and I have to bring these baked beans. They're thick and they're rich and they've got a smoky flavor to them with lots of bacon, and they are just absolutely incredible. So let's get into this and I'll show you this very simple and easy recipe for baked beans that I think your family and friends will love too. I preheated my oven to 325 Fahrenheit, and I'm just going to basically dump nearly everything in a large bowl. So that includes 5 15-ounce or 425 gram cans of pork and beans. But if you're gluten-free, make sure not to get Campbell's because Campbell's are not gluten-free. I'm using Van Camp's here. So I'm also adding to that a third a cup or 67 grams of light brown sugar, 3/4 cup or 180 grams of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. You can use either homemade or store-bought. I'm just using Sweet Baby Ray's here. A half a teaspoon of chipotle chili powder, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, and then this is yellow mustard, 3 tablespoons of just the good old plain vibrant yellow mustard, and finally half a cup or 140 grams of molasses. This just gives the beans a little extra sweetness and richness. But you're welcome to either leave it out or leave the brown sugar out and only add the molasses, because I know there are plenty of sugar phobes out there who will no doubt come at me for the sugar in this recipe. So I'm going to fold all this together, and thank God I picked a large enough bowl this time. I'm known for not picking the biggest bowls for the job. Okay, so now I'm taking a half a pound or 226 grams of thick cut bacon, and half of this is going to go right into the beans in pretty small slices. And then now I'll just pour all of this into my dish. This is a little smaller than a 9 by 13. I would recommend using about a 9 by 13, but because this is a little smaller, I'm putting it on a sheet tray that's been lined with foil to catch any drips. And there probably will be drips because this is nearly to the top. Okay, so with the rest of the bacon, I'm cutting these into about 2.5-inch thick slices. And I'm basically going to lay them in rows on top of the beans to cover the entire beans. So this whole thing goes into the oven at 325, like I said, for 3 hours, y'all. So make sure to plan ahead. But there is literally minutes, like 10 minutes to be exact, of hands-on time. And then the oven does the rest of the work for you. And when they come out of the oven, they are thick, just the way I like my baked beans. So there's no extra sauce running into my burger bun on the plate and causing it to get all soggy, if you know what I mean. I cannot stand that. That is like one of my biggest pet peeves. And the bacon is almost candied on top. It's really crunchy and slightly sweet, and that's why these are called the baked beans in my family. Enjoy.